For years, I carried the weight of that day like a scar I couldn't hide. My child's laughter, once pure and carefree, faded into tears and silent accusations. Our neighbor, so trusted, so close, had shattered that trust. I remember the look in my child's eyes, the betrayal they couldn't even put into words, blaming me for not saving our beloved dog Max from the brutal cruelty inflicted in the darkness of night. The whispers from the community, the rumors, they all echoed. I was a failure, a disgrace. I had failed my family, failed my child, failed Max. Humiliated, I was cast aside by the very people I had once called neighbors. Friends looked away. I felt invisible, broken into pieces that no apology could mend. I wanted to disappear. But somewhere deep inside, a fire ignited, burning fiercely, refusing to be extinguished. I decided I wouldn't let that darkness define me. I'd prove my worth, not just to the world, but to my child who deserved to see strength in the aftermath of betrayal. I began with silent resolve. I knew my neighbor's treachery went beyond that night. I watched, I listened, I gathered evidence, all the while nurturing my child's wounded spirit. I refused to let her believe she was alone or that love could be so easily destroyed. I knew I had to rebuild what was broken, our bond, our family, our dignity. Then came the plan. I organized a community event, an honest, powerful showcase of responsible pet ownership, kindness, and respect. I reached out to neighbors, local shelters, animal advocates. I made it clear, this wasn't just about Max. It was about accountability, about hope, about reclaiming trust, even from those who had turned away. The day of the event arrived under a sky heavy with anticipation. Children played, parents listened, and I stood in front of everyone, my voice steady, my eyes unwavering. I told the story, truthfully, painfully. I exposed my neighbor's treachery, not in bitterness, but as a call for justice. I saw faces change, some guilty, some enlightened. The community, once divided by doubt and shame, rallied behind us. That day, I watched my child's eyes fill with admiration, not because I had defeated my neighbor, but because I had refused to be defeated. I saw her reach out to Max again, gentle and hesitant at first, then with renewed trust. I felt the weight of years lifting, replaced with a fierce pride I'd never known before. Standing before them all, I realized my revenge wasn't in vengeance alone. It was in transformation. I had turned pain into purpose, betrayal into resurgence. I became unstoppable. The woman who once felt humiliated now radiated strength. My story was rewritten in the eyes of our community, and most powerfully, in the heart of my child. I returned home that evening, knowing I had reclaimed every ounce of love and trust that had been stolen. Not just for Max, but for myself. Because true victory isn't just about confronting darkness, it's about rising from within it, forging an unbreakable spirit. And in that quiet, profound moment, I understood. I had shown everyone, including myself, that no betrayal could ever define me. I am resilient. I am unstoppable. And I will always protect what matters most.